Hello, I'm back, and now we do a show from Savi on the Tabby, from me to you. Yeah, today we talk about raging dingers. Ding! We're gonna talk about what causes an erection. Most people know how erections are caused by the flow of blood into the three chambers of the penis. The corpus cavernosa perturbator. That's the actual pronunciation. Are two columns of spongy tissue that makes up 90% of the erectile tissue of the penis. The corpus spongiformis surrounds the urethra and holds about 10% of the blood present in the penis during the erection. During arousal, the smooth muscle lining and the veins and the arteries begin to relax. The erection causes the blood to flow in, below, in, and then out, and then back in, depending, possibly, and then back out. Yes. It's a very magical thing. The veins in the penis begin to constrict like a boa. Thus blood can get in much more easily than it can out. The penis can hold 10 times the amount of blood when it is erect as opposed to when it is not erect. After orgasm, the veins and arteries return to normal and the blood flow returns to normal. You know, when there's an orgasm in your mouth and it pulls out because he's too excited and gets on your shoulder. After that, the blood flow returns to normal. Those are the physiological causes of an erection. Boom. Chemical causes. This is where we get real now. The real dealio. You know, skiddo, low, yeah. An erection begins with arousal. Yeah. So, you know, when the chick's going down on my thing, mind you, I'm hung like a horse. Boom! Yeah, just ask your mother. And tell her I'll call her. The brain detects the body becoming sexually aroused and transmits a message along the NANC neuron to tell the body that it's being creating an erection. The brain tells the PP to get hard. NANC stands for nanodynamic, nanochronic, and to transmit the message. That's the actual pronunciation of that. I'm not making that up. Once the nitric oxides reaches the nervovascular nerve bundles that hug the prostate gland, which is in your asshole, an enzyme called guanylylcysteine. Fuck. Why is erection so hard? Is released. An enzyme is like a biological catalyst. It is especially folded protein that fits into one substrate. Like key fits into one lock. Really? A key fits into one lock. Real mature, we're talking about erections. A key fits into a lock. The substrate is a compound that the enzyme will change. Erections are difficult. The substrate of glycolic acid is called GTP and glycotriphosphate. The Gaussian casalas. What? You read this shit, man. Changes the GTP to CGMP. CGMP causes smooth muscles lining and arterial walls of the penis to relax. CGMP, however, is broken down into a second enzyme called phosphodiesterylase type 5, or PDE5. I like that one better. PDE5 turns CGMP back into glycine triphosphate, or GTP, to cause the arterial walls not to relax and increasing the blood flow to the penis. This is difficult. Stinker faces. The chemical cycle that causes the chemical cycle is started by the introduction of nitric oxide. The cycle begins when enzyme Gaussian glycase changes to GTP into CGMP. The enzyme finishes when the enzyme PDE5 turns CGMP back into GTP. So PDE5 turns CGMP back into CTP. To me, that means your dick gets hard, you do your thing, and then it gets not. Yeah, I know. And you thought it was just, oh, there we go. No, there's science behind it. Science. Boom. Coming to you. Yeah. Alright, so comment below on your funny erection stories. And post more questions. And I'll try and make them better than this. Because this one was hard. Get it? Hard. Like a raging dinger. Boom. Yeah. Subscribe, comment, and share. The more of you there are, the better it gets. Let's do work, kids. Do work! Alright. I'm back. Apparently 9 out of 10 men would rather watch their team win the Stanley Cup than have their sexual fantasies fulfilled. Well, if they're in Toronto, that is a sexual fantasy, watching their team win the cup. Because they're in Toronto. Come on. Toronto's never gonna win. Get with it. And sexual fantasies, there's some fucked up shit out there, man. Like, when you're shoulder deep in a donkey's asshole, that's tough to fulfill. It's almost simpler to say, hey, you know, win the cup. Win the Stanley Cup. So, you know, comment on that too. If you would rather watch your team win, or have your dick sucked by a leprechaun midget elf. You tell me. And tell me your sexual fantasies. I love you, my tasty gumdrops. If you love me, it's true. And if you don't, fuck you. I was also asked today, can I go and drive into traffic and cause traffic jams and road rage? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Simple as that. So can you. So can Joe. So can Blow. Dude, I saw this guy's name today. His name was Oliver Blowme. Blowme? Really? That's a name you'd get changed. Blowme. Or I would actually keep that. That'd be sweet. Blowme. Hey, what's your last name? Blowme.